Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Good morning dear students. Today we are going to discuss about excretory products and their elimination from chapter 19 CBSE syllabus class 11. Children, now let us discuss about urea. Urea is secreted as metabolic waste product in several animals. These creatures are also known as ureotelic. The ammonia product by the organisms is transferred to urea in the liver of animals and then released back into the bloodstream. The kidneys filter the urea which is eventually expelled from the body. To maintain a desired osmolarity in the organism, some urea is maintained in the kidney matrix because we excrete urea through urine. Humans are ureotelic. Apart from that, urea is less poisonous than ammonia. Ureotelism classification comes under excretion and elimination of body wastes. To learn more about ureotelism, let us study the topic of excretion in detail. Children, first now let us study what is ureotelism. According to ureotelism definition, ureotelic animals are mammals, terrestrial amphibians and marine fish that mostly excrete urea. The liver of these animals converts ammonia produced by metabolism into urea, which is then released into the bloodstream, then filtered and expelled by the kidneys. This is less toxic and less soluble in water than ammonia. Hence, it can stay for some time in the body. Many land vertebrates, adult amphibians, mammals, and such aquatic animals which cannot afford to lose much water, Lesmo-branch fishes, marine bony fish, adult frog, earthworms, nematodes convert their ammonia into urea for excretion. This type of excretion is called ureotelic excretion or ureotelism. Normal blood urea level is 18 to 38 milligrams per 100 milliliters of blood. Children, now let us discuss the composition of urea. Urea is a colorless compound, crystalline in nature, obtained as a result of protein digestion in the form of nitrogenous product. It is formed when proteins produced amino acids post digestion. These excess amino acids are broken down into ammonia and further into urea by the liver through the urea cycle, since ammonia is more toxic than urea. Chemically, urea consists of nitrogen, oxygen and carbon and is usually found in blood, sweat, urine, etc. in our body. Nitrogen is found in more quantities than any other elements in urea. The urea cycle begins with the deamination in the liver where amino acids are broken down into ammonia. Ammonia is a toxic substance. Its accumulation in the body could be fatal. Molecules and enzymes present in the liver convert this toxic ammonia into urea. The cycle absorbs one carbon dioxide molecule, then two ammonia molecules, producing a molecule of urea, one molecule of ornithine, for the cycle to continue. The components of excretion in humans including glucose, water, salts and urea. It is carried out by the kidneys via blood filtration at higher pressures. Blood reabsorbs water, salts and glucose but not urea. It is eliminated from the body as a solution which constitutes the urine. The urea cycle disorder can affect the liver ability to detoxify ammonia. Children, now let us discuss about elimination of biological significance. The ability of unicellular and multicellular organisms to dispose of waste into critical to their health and survival. Animals must consume energy containing chemical molecules, extract a portion of the energy to fuel their living functions and dispose of the waste or byproducts produced during the energy extraction process. An internal combustion engine goes through a similar sequence of actions. Fuel, which contains energy, is injected into the engine and burned, with some of the energy generated being used to move the pistons. A part of the energy containing material not used in the engine is discharged as carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and other combustion by the products, much as it is in living cells. The exhaust system is locked. When an engine's exhaust system becomes locked, it loses efficiency and eventually fails. The complete obstruction of waste disposal mechanism in biological system is just as effective as removing food, oxygen or water from the system in terms of killing key activities. Furthermore, some metabolic byproducts are harmful in and of themselves and must be eliminated from living cells at the same rate as they are produced by those cells. As a result, waste products from living cells must be excreted regularly for critical chemical activities to produce normally. Keeping an eye on the metabolic rate, this shows how much ammonotelism and ureotelism are important. Children, now let us discuss why should urea be eliminated in the urine. Urea is the most common component of urine and it is excreted with urine. The kidneys are responsible for the excretion of urine and the release of urea. The presence of more urea in the heart or body is related to the failure of the kidneys, which can result in kidney failure, heart attack, and other complications. When urea is released outside the body, bacteria and other microorganisms break it down. When it gets in touch with our skin or other body parts, it can cause a variety of ailments such as skin allergies, rashes, itching, and burning. Children, now let us discuss what happens if excess of urea accumulates in the body. Urea is hazardous to various organs in the body, both directly and indirectly. Increased synthesis of biological toxins such as indoxyl sulfate and p-cressyl sulfate is caused by a high urea level, and inflammation in the intestinal walls lead to the breakdown of tight intracellular connections. As a result, bacterial toxins enter the bloodstream and cause systematic inflammation, which has been related to renal failure, progression, and cardiovascular calcification directly. Blood arteries, urea includes cell death and calcification directly. Furthermore, high urea levels inhibited fat cells, insulin sensitivity. Patients with chronic kidney illness are more likely to develop prediabetes as a result of their insulin resistance. The indirect toxicity of urea is caused by the irreversible carbamylation of the body proteins, which happens as a result of cyanate export, means a breakdown product of urea. Dialysis patients with evaluate blood carbamylated proteins have a great risk of death. This is the reason why ureotelism is so important. Children, now let us discuss about what is urea cycle. The urea cycle's primary goal is to eliminate harmful ammonia from the body. Every day, a healthy adult excretes 10 to 20 grams of ammonia from their body. If faulty urea cycle results in an overabundance of ammonia in the body, which can cause hyperammonia and other disorders. A lack of essential enzymes that crystallize numerous processes in the urea cycle can result in urea cycle diseases. In newborns, urea cycle defects can cause vomiting and convulsions. This is frequently misinterpreted as septicemia and treated ineffectively with antibiotics. Excess ammonia can cause serious irreparable harm to them. Children, now let us discuss what is orthene or urea cycle. The orthene or urea cycle is detoxification of ammonia leads to the consumption of 3 molecules of ATP. This cycle is called orthene urea cycle and it was discovered in 1932 by Krebs and Henslett. The cycle involves 5 chemical reactions which are catalyzed by the enzymes. Formation of carboxyl phosphate from carbon dioxide, ATP and ammonia, and enzymes comes under this formation are carboxyl phosphate and synthetize. Next, formation of citrulline form orthene and carboxyl phosphate. Enzymes comes in this orthene carboxyl transferase. Now next come to the formation of arginosuccinic acid from citrulline, aspartic acid and ATP. Enzymes comes in it arginosuccinate synthetase. Now next come to the formation of fumaric acid and argine form arginosuccinic acid. Enzymes comes in the are arginosuccinate lyse. Origin splits into orthene and urea. There are 2 types of waste which can also called metabolic and non-metabolic waste. Let us discuss about them. The difference is whether the compounds in issue are created by a living cell's chemical process or transmitted through an organism's digestive tract without entering its life process. Children, now let us discuss about wastes that are not produced by metabolism. Non-metabolic wastes are primarily indigestible or useless by an organism due to their chemical nature. Non-metabolic wastes are also compressed compounds absorbed, swallowed or otherwise taken into a biological system in excess of the organism's demands and storage capacity. These chemicals include both digestible and indigestible elements and they can be expelled relatively instantly even though they are frequently consumed. Waste products from metabolism. Gas, liquids, solids and heat can all be isolated from metabolic wastes. Heat, though not normally categorized as a waste product, should be because it is a byproduct of metabolic activity that must be removed in warm-blooded species to avoid dangerously elevated body temperatures. Children, now come to the conclusion of urea. Both active and passive methods dispose of metabolic and non-metabolic wastes. In general, gaseous wastes are removed using passive mechanisms that do not require the living organisms to expend energy. Higher animal solid and liquid wastes possesses are active system that filters the trash from important substance before excretion. Specific and non-specific systems can be used to classify disposable methods. Kidneys evaluated as a highly sophisticated waste disposal system in multicellular creatures and they also regulate the amount of water, salt and organic compounds in the bodies of higher animals. Nitrogenous waste products like ammonia, uric acid, urea, creatinine, creatine and amino acids, excess salts and waters received into the blood and several other organic compounds created by life-sustaining chemical reactions are all removed by the kidneys supporting ureotelism.